Hey guys, welcome back in. Gonna continue this abandoned run. Let's see here. Yeah, towards the end of my last stream, my internet cut out on me, so the stream crashed. I didn't notice, but I made it back to my ship at the archive, and just ended right there. So time to just continue on. One thing I did notice I forgot to do was install. I should be able to, yeah, install this. That'll help me out. That over. Stick this over here for now. Stick this over here. That down here. Alright, so I kind of want to look around this area a little bit and see what I can find. Got a cave. Oh, there's my animal right there. So that should be all the animals. Make sure to get him uploaded. Some quick nanites right there. Good. I don't think I have any other stuff in here. No. Yeah, I want to kind of hang out in this area and find some damaged machinery and stuff. That's the one I already got. Phosphorus. Alright, I'm gonna go grab some copper over here. Supposed to be some copper here. Must be a little tiny deposit. I'm not seeing any copper. Game wide. Oh. And grab this dihydrogen. That looks like it might be. No, that's salt. Sensitivity is kind of out of whack. I've been playing a lot of FPS games, so looking around feels kind of weird. I don't know what this building is. Oh, it's might as well learn some words while I'm out here. Knowledge of the past. They'll send me over here to dig something up. Not that I like to hit those. Oh, it's still pretty close, but I don't want to run that far.
Extreme heat damage detected. Technology recharging.
Heat really sneaks up on you.
Thermal protection fully.
I figure hang out in this area to see if I can find some damaged machinery. Hopefully get some upgrades. I'm glad I found that last animal. It's a good chunk of nanites for that. I'm pretty sure that copper deposit's the one that I just went to. Looks like it was. Phosphorus. Yeah, that same one. Is there any stuff really low on? Yeah, just down to that for now. Actually, I will make a couple.
Thermal protection fully. Technology recharging.
Take a look at the salvage container. I'm not sure what these are. I don't know if they're the ones with
Thermal protection fully.
with sentinels protecting them or not. I really don't want to deal with sentinels right now. Nope, got a damaged machinery down there. I'm more interested in the machinery than anything. Oh, grab this. A lot of times when I dig a hole like this, I'll scan from inside here too. So we can see if there's any more machinery or other points of interest. I'll run over to that machinery. It can be a little bit dangerous jumping in between things like that. Sometimes there'll be a ditch that you fall into, or one of the poisonous plants. It's really not the smartest thing to do. After you have a couple of shields or something, it's not bad, but early on, you just want to be a little extra careful. And what am I at? Yeah, I try to stay at, close to a stack of this stuff. I try not to have like 2 stacks of anything, unless it's like oxygen or, carbon, stuff like that. More nanites. I need upgrades, not nanites.
Thermal protection falling.
And with these, drag one over. I don't know if it's going to use up.
Technology
Yeah,
recharge.
I'm not sure if it would use up one or two of those. Yeah, I'd rather get this stuff here now, as opposed to on a different planet where Sentinels might be more, you know, more of a hassle. That's why I always try to do it early. Because after a while, Sentinels can really become a real pain. Got 3 of those. Pick up a couple more of these. Top this off. Delete those. See, I got a storm crystal from some of that dihydrogen. Pretty nice later on. Don't see any machinery here, but no, there is one there. And I organic rock. I don't know if I can actually harvest that that chlorine or not. I don't know if you need an advanced mining laser for that, or if just your regular one will work. Oh, dihydrogen, I would definitely take that. Take the battery too. Exploding crystal. Let me go check that chlorine. I think I need an advanced mining laser for it, but won't know for sure unless I check. Oh, I don't. Nice. Be a little bit of money. Little money for later on. Yeah, not very much there. Okay, my stuff's starting to fill up pretty good now.
Technology recharge. Thermal protection falling. Technology recharge.
I need to get some upgrades.
Thermal protection falling.
See where that buried cache is. It's like I don't know if these are protected or not, so I really don't want to mess around with sentinels. I thought I already got that one. Actually, I got that berry cache here. Yeah, it's those ones that are all caked with stuff. Okay. Can't I? Inventory's full. Okay, some cadmium. I can actually use that. Let me dig a hole here, get out the elements.
Technology recharging.
A little bit of chromatic metal. Alright. Make a battery. Make another battery. Drag that right there. And that way I can free up a slot.
Technology recharging.
And make one of those. Alright. There we go. Nice. That stuff is so bright that you can't make heads or tails out of it. How much? And we'll go over towards that. I was supposed to be heading back to my ship. Actually, let me check something here. I think that I thought that might be the deposit that I already looted, but it doesn't look like it. Sodium. Oh, this is the same. Oh, there's a little piece that's embedded in it. Alright. I was gonna say I was heading back to my ship. How much? Look at that. Should top it out. I could have sworn I saw another thing of damaged machinery over here. I think I'm gonna end up actually just moving out of this area anyway. Well, actually, now that I have all the animals on the planet done, I might just move over to another planet. Check that out for a little bit. Hopefully they're not all full of aggressive sentinels.
Ground protection falling. Ground protection falling. Technology recharge.
Grab a little bit of this. Eventually I do want to convert over a bunch of carbon into condensed carbon. I'll probably end up just doing that off stream anyway. I'd like to have like 2 stacks of it if I can.
Ground protection falling.
Did I not get that one? Yeah, I got it. Oh, and I thought maybe I replenished. Oh yeah, this is the back side. This is where I end up crashing.
Ground protection falling.
Actually, I think I can get protection in here, can't I?
Temperature levels
There we
stabilizing.
go. Alright, do some refining. Something I want to know is this stuff.
Technology recharge.
While that's going on, go grab some more carbon, so I just burnt through a good amount of it. Trying to make note of how much this stuff gives me. Okay, so 44.
Ground protection falling.
Yeah, I wish it didn't take so long for that junk to convert over. Like a couple minutes each time you do it. I like to harvest materials while that's burning off. Can't wait till I can get to an appearance modifier and change my avatar.
Ground protection falling.
You have to wait till I get to the anomaly for that. I'm not sure how many jumps you have to do before the anomaly shows up in this mode. I don't know if it'll show up right away or if you have to, you know, do like 3 warps or whatever.
Ground protection falling. Technology recharge.
Some extra oxygen, so put it right in there. Alright, so we've got a couple stacks of that now. I actually want to grab more though. I'm gonna have to do a couple of refining loops there for that that junk to make nanites. That's one of the first things I want to find is a curious deposit farm if I can. That stuff is so hit and miss though. It's actually been a pretty good starting planet. Weapon charge depleted.
Technology recharge. Ground protection falling.
Alright. I like the fact that they show you where your refiner is up to a certain distance. It's a nice little marker.
Temperature levels
Still isn't
stabilizing.
done. Wow. Well, at least I didn't waste too much time over there. I'm gonna do it all at once too. Because I know I've got more of this goop in my backpack. And I reach my ship. Nope. Get some of this stuff out of my inventory. I'll probably sell off that chlorine. Put this in my ship. Sell that. Put that in there.
Technology recharge.
Battery. That's 2. Alright, so I'm starting to get in pretty good shape here. Gonna run up top and sell some of that junk off.
Ground protection falling. Units received. Units received.
I don't... No, that's not gonna help me. I just heard something. It must have been this. I thought I heard a ship land. But that can't happen. Yeah, it must have been that terminal.
Ground protection falling.
No, ran out of juice.
Technology recharge.
Run back over here for now.
Ground protection falling.
I'm almost positive that's the damaged machinery I already checked. Right when my internet went down. Oh, maybe not. More of that goop though. I don't really want, but I do want these though. I have to find some copper that's close. I thought for sure I already went to that damaged machinery. I'm starting to have issues with one of my analog sticks too. I have to swap out my controller.
Protection falling. Temperature levels stabilizing.
Grab that other thing of goop that I just picked up. Set that running. Just jump in my ship for some protection and we'll use the restroom and I will be back. Okay, that should be done running off now. I'm gonna try to keep my eyes out for drop pods if I see any. I don't even know if I can craft. Okay, I can do antimatter. Okay, I should be able to craft them. Let me rip this out though. And it was sodium. I wanted to run that off too. Actually, one thing I never looked for up top is see if there's anything I can actually buy out of this thing. Microprocessors, 104 apiece. Yeah, not today. I think I can only store 6. That's 10,000. I'm gonna wait until I have the scanner upgrade before I start buying stuff. Yeah, I think I can only stack 6 metal plating, if I remember right. I'd like to have the sodium nitrate like that. Anything else I need to break down?
Technology recharge.
A little bit of that, you know. I think I'm all set in this area for now. I think I'm just gonna find a different location. Maybe find something that's a little closer to copper. Oh, we got a drop pod right there. There's a building over here too. I want to try to land at places with landing pads. That way I'm not using up my launch fuel. Quite sure that was a drop pod back there somewhere. Boltcaster. Can I craft that yet? I can. Alright. Can't reach my ship. I'm just gonna stick that upgrade in here for now. Sodium. Like all these buildings are going to be. What I like to do is look in here before I enter them. For those plants that like to attack you, I don't see any in there. Give me something good. Let's see here. Alright, so we got 720. That might point me towards a ship, hopefully. Or nothing. Oh no, it's over there. Distress beacon. Alright. Well, that could be good. I want to also remember to grab the salvage data line here. Now, where's my ship? Alright, so there should be a drop pod over in this area. Over here. Almost got me. While I think of it, I want to get rid of that sodium. That might be it right there. See, even though I don't have the stuff to repair this drop pod right away, I can still tag it, and it will add it to my my log to repair it, so I can find my way back to it. All I have to do is interact with it. Yep, drop pod. I always go around the wrong way. Alright, so I just interact with it, back out. Now my mission log, I can just select it and it will take me back to this location. Antimatter housing. Oh, I thought I needed antimatter. Okay. Alright, so antimatter housing. Oh. Carbon nanotubes. So get this repaired. Now your supercharged slots are static, so if I go to this one, that's a supercharged slot. If I were to upgrade right now, uh, so 5, 9, and 3 on the bottom are all supercharged. So those are the first three I always, before I even touch this stuff, regular inventory, I always want to get a supercharge slot unlocked. I'm gonna unlock that one, and there we go.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
I'll just do that for now. That one's out of the way. And I always make sure to hit these for the extra nanites. While I'm here, I want to look around for any damaged machinery. Or copper. That copper's too far away. I know I'm gonna end up flying over towards that damaged ship anyway, or what I hope's a damaged ship. So I'll look around over there for copper as well. I'm getting all the really low-grade junk. I wish they'd give me runaway mold or living slime. Do that. If I can use up that.
Technology recharge.
Sack venom.
Thermal protection falling.
Grab a little bit of this. Yeah, whenever I use one of those plants, I always try to stay kind of low to the ground. Because they give you that little warning that it's about to end, but
Thermal protection falling.
a lot of times they don't give you much time to get back close to the ground. Alright, so I'm done in this area. I'm gonna head over to the distress beacon. Try to grab this stuff.
Thermal protection falling.
Just out of habit, I always end up saving again. Okay. Something's up there. I'm just gonna break the atmosphere. See if I can see any of those other planets from here. It might be a dead planet or a frozen planet. No? Ooh, paradise. Alright. So I want that distress beacon. see what this is. Hopefully it's a crashed ship and not a ship with a pilot. Oh, it shouldn't be a ship with a pilot. Actually. Yeah, it's abandoned mode, so there should be no stranded pilots. Probably some junky little shuttle. Explorer. Oh, it's so dark I didn't even see what it was. Typically I try to land at a building that's close to it, but I figured this is probably going to be an upgrade. Not really an upgrade. Most of it's broken. Yeah, like, that's not worth fixing. If it was a higher grade, I'd probably consider it. Like, I actually have way more slots in this ship than that. Yeah, because, like, I can't sell this ship. All I can do is exchange it. See if I can get this. Alright. Well, that's a huge upgrade right there. Oh, live in slime. Finally something decent. I thought so. I don't know, I might end up taking this ship actually. I can always use it to exchange for another ship. But I think I have to actually fix the landing gear and stuff. And that's all busted. There's really nothing that I can rob off it either. Because I can't even do, I can't even use this without repairing it. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it. I wish they'd stop giving me ammo. They give you ammo even though I don't have a weapon installed. Alright, I do get an extra hydrogen jelly. Oh, I wanted to look for copper. How close are those? Grab that.
Thermal protection
Grab
fully.
this because it's nice and close. I'm also on the lookout for traveler graves. Alright, I'm all set here. See if I can find another building here. I don't know if that will fill the whole thing. No, it looks like it does. It's just one of those. These new plants are nice, but they're kind of a pain at nighttime trying to find stuff. Yeah, next stream I think I'm gonna have to switch my controllers out because I'm getting pretty jerky. Yeah, one that analog sticks messing me up. I was hoping that ship wouldn't be that broken. Plus it was just a C-class anyway. If I could sell the ship I would have grabbed it, but I can't sell it. And it wouldn't even be good for storage. There were only, a few slots on the bottom. I'm looking for places that I can land for free. That's just a marker. Right there. Alright, we've got a building over here. Gonna be a landing pad? Nope. Yeah, I think it's a factory. Yeah. See if this points me towards anything. Oh yeah, can I I don't even think I can install this yet. Yeah, I need wire and looms. Alright. stick my head in here. I can hopefully avoid getting smacked in the head by a plant. And you can get quite a few resources out of these little buildings. Actually, run off some of that junk.
Technology recharging.
Let's see here, a lot of it. Very easier to see in here. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna free up some room. I'm gonna burn off this junk. So, yeah, I'll just leave it like it is, and I'll cut this part out. So. Alright guys, so I'm just running this stuff off. I did run off a couple of stacks here. It takes so long to do. Like that was like a 30-minute break there, just doing that. So, and I do have sentinels starting to show up now. I went out to harvest some carbon and they started showing up. So, looking around out here, I did notice there is a small thing of copper around here somewhere. I think it's on this side. Just a small thing, so I do want to grab it. Oh, it's around here somewhere. But run over and grab that damaged machinery. I figure I'll probably do that, like runaway mold and stuff. Just do it off stream, or when I'm done, whichever. It's pretty boring. Some more living slime. I know one of these eventually is going to give me an upgrade I can use. Alright, there's actually... I meant to drop off that living slime in my, my ship. Completely forgot about it. Okay, there's that copper. I knew it wasn't too far away. It just looked like a little bit on the side of a cliff, so probably not much in it. A lot of times what I'll just use on those hazardous plants, when I have enough oxygen and stuff, I'll just use terrain manipulator and just zap them when they've been on the way. I'm just going to use my smallest beam so I can get the most out of this. Keep an eye out for that hazardous plant that's over there too. Right out, gone. It's pretty rough when you don't have like hazard protection. Just need through batteries. Dump some of the stuff in my ship. Make a little bit of room. Don't have too much room to begin with. Yeah, I was blasting these trees and sentinels started showing up. Oh, great. Done. Toss this copper right in, that way it's out of the way. Alright, let's see what we got here. See if this will send me to a ship. I don't think so, though. Oh. No, just a signal. Alright, I'm not gonna bother with that. Alright, pick this up and let's get out of here. I'd like to find a minor settlement. That way I can see if I can find a multi-tool. Oh yeah, there was a buried tech here. I made sure to grab that. I am gonna move this stuff over. Use that up. I'm gonna have to build a base soon. I'm getting too much salvage data. And I'm definitely gonna have to change controllers for next stream. Having this thing jump around like that is starting to really bother me. Make a couple batteries. Life support gel. Alright. See if I can toss this in my multi-tool. Yeah, I want to consolidate a bunch of this stuff to make more sodium nitrate, condensed carbon, stuff like that. Try to work on my inventory a little bit. I'm just going to stick this in my ship for now. Alright. I don't know if I really saw much else here. A couple of like buried cargo things, but I want to kind of move around a little bit. I was flying south, so I try to do that same thing. Actually, switch this thing over to third person. See the sides a little bit better. Oh, I got a drop pod. See, I try to, when I see a drop pod, I kind of look for a building that's nearby and land there if I can. I don't like to waste fuel. There's really nothing around here, so just have to do it like this. One of those. Now I'll do the same thing I did before, but this time I'll unlock number 5 in this row. That'll be a supercharged slot. Move that up into there for now. Then the next one I get will be number 9 in this row. That way all the supercharged slots are done and I can kind of build around that. While I'm in here, I take a quick look around. chopper over there. Damage machinery. Not a lot of damaged machinery on this planet. When there is, it's spread out pretty far. I think when I'm done with this planet, I'll go over that Paradise planet. PCM I won't need it right now. Eventually I will need it, but right now it's just going to be in the way. Like that. See if I can see another damaged machinery from here. That must be that same drop pod. No way they put them that close together. Alright, no damaged machinery. That's pretty close though, so I'll run over and grab that. Analog stick is really messing me up.
Technology recharging. Technology recharging. Thermal protection falling.
Only 12%. I'll give you a bigger boost than that. Buried cache. How far away is that buried cache? Head over towards that. I want to make sure I'm leaving myself enough space. Yeah, this type of stuff I don't like. It's really easy for them to put a hazardous plant right in the middle of all that. I try to go around the outside of it if I can. Sometimes these buried caches can have some pretty good stuff in them. I just don't like the ones that are protected by sentinels. Yeah, you always want to make sure you leave yourself an extra slot so that whatever you open up in those will actually land in your inventory. Ooh, that's a big score right there. Glad I came over for that. Oh, got a building over here. Probably just a beacon, save point. I kind of wish those had their own little symbol. That way you don't waste your time running over to it. A lot of times what I'll do is I'll just go into camera mode and you know, kind of look in that direction, see what it is. But I want to hit the waypoint anyway, that way I can get a couple extra Ooh, I thought I'm sure that I was going to land on a poisonous plant in there.
Technology recharge.
It's a scary thing about that. Land in a cave like that, you never know what's going to be down there.
Falling.
Well, I don't even think I can attack that thing with a mining beam. I can take that condensed carbon though. I get kind of far away from that. I think I need a bolt caster for that. Yeah, no damage. That's what I thought. Alright. Head back towards the ship. Regular cargo drop. That as well. Those cargo drops are a pretty good resource for condensed carbon a lot of times, and the sodium nitrate.
Thermal protection
Let's
falling.
see. Buried cache. At least they made those hazardous plants a little bit bigger so that you can see them a little easier, especially at nighttime. What's in this one? No idea. Probably, yeah, nanites. Buried cache.
Thermal protection falling.
Another one over here. Nanites again.
Thermal protection falling.
Take all the nanites I can get. That wasn't cool.
Technology recharge.
Alright, let's see here. Move this over. Oh my god. That's really bugging me.
Technology recharge.
Alright, so at least I got enough chromatic metal that I can toss down base computer at some point. I probably won't do that tonight, but something for next time. Alright, that's just marker. Might as well swing in here. a lot of times when I'm just kind of looking for like landscape and stuff like that, I'll switch to third person. You can see a little bit better towards the side. Alright, just throw that away. Jacking it, that's not gonna help me.
Protection falling.
Might as well grab it. Another bowcaster. Eventually I'm gonna have to install that. Here. Oh my god. Yeah, this controller. Yeah. I think this thing is shot.
Technology recharge.
Alright. See now. Did I not save like this? Oh, I don't think I get any navigation data unless it went right into my ship. Which it probably did. Alright, so go over there. Just leave that in my inventory for now. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can find a minor settlement still. I'd like to be able to pick up a multi-tool with advanced mining laser in it. If I can find one. I just continue going south. I should run into something eventually. To find a crashed ship as well. Something over here. Nice if it wasn't always nighttime. Also, that's just a beacon. This will probably point me to a minor settlement. A lot of times I don't like to hit these because if it's not what you're looking for, it can be a pain to get around it. It's probably going to be a minor settlement though, hopefully. Yep, minor settlement. Alright. I think you use up like 40% of your fuel when you take off. But I don't like to do that. Plants growing to the building. Alright. What I always try to do is these little huts, I always try to go to those first so I don't accidentally leave without looting them. Slime. More nanites. Plants growing through this thing. Kind of trippy. Oh, can't use that there. Yep, this controller's getting thrown out. It's all that glitch building I do. It's really hard on controllers. Alright, what do we have here? Bulk gas for mining beam. There's nothing special about it. Oh my god. Okay. They're pretty expensive. There's nothing all that great about it either. Right. Get back here. This is weird. Haunted terminal. I don't know what this is. It's just a regular door. Oh. Interact with my ship. Good. There. Get a few things sell off. Oh my god, this is really getting annoying. Actually. And sell off a few things in here. That rusted metal, sell that. Catching up I can sell. So I'll sell that. Navigation data. I'm just going to sell it. I already got a few. Alright. Well, I think I'm actually going to head off and pick this up tomorrow. I will edit out all that stuff with me just using my refiner. yeah, I'm gonna head out and I'm actually gonna refine the rest of that stuff if I can get my controller to cooperate with me. Um, all right, guys, I will see you next time, and when I don't have a haunted controller. So, all right, take care, and I will see you next time. Have a good night.